It would be quite interesting if we had unlimited space at home to grow and store all the food we wanted. On the other hand, not having enough space forces us to be smarter about how we use the limited space we do have. Hello and welcome to another episode of the Rancho Fresh channel. As our children are all grown up, we now have a couple of extra rooms at home for whatever purpose we think is useful. I use one of those rooms as a food storage area and as an experimental room to grow seedlings in winter. To use all the space available in that room, I had to think both vertically and horizontally. Obviously, installing some shelving was the way to go, but I also needed the shelving to have wheels, so the storage system would be more flexible. For the first shelving, I modified a structure I had previously used for an experimental vertical garden. The structure already had wheels, so I only had to install some shelves at different levels. I built the second shelving from scratch, so I was able to make it of exactly the size and shape I wanted. I really liked the look of the second shelf, and I wish I would have been able to build a few more like that one. Unfortunately, I can only spend a little bit of time on my projects after work, so I could not afford to spend all my time building shelving structures when I have to grow some food as well. I checked online and I found some metal shelving structures of the correct size that looked just right. The cost of the metal shelving was almost exactly the same as the cost of the materials I used for my wooden shelving, so I had to give it a try. I found that the metal shelving worked really well, and I had to spend little time putting them together when compared to the wooden shelving I had to build before. I'm still glad I made the wooden shelving as well, because I know that eventually I will have to use some spaces for storage which will be too small for the standard metal shelving. So I will have to build something out of timber that will fit exactly in the space available. As the metal shelving comes without wheels, I had to do that part of the job myself. A strong piece of timber provides an excellent way to give support for the wheels and to attach the wheels to the shelving structure. It is very important to ensure the timber chosen is long enough so the wheels will end up well separated. If the wheels are installed too closely, the whole structure would be unstable and it would easily fall. Luckily, one of my sons was at home to give me a hand putting the shelving together. It would be very hard to do this part of the job on your own. It is important to use strong bolts to attach the support timber to the metal shelving structure. I was planning to put heavy items on the shelving, so the bolts would need to be strong enough to support all that weight. Initially, we found it quite hard to install the horizontal bars. I don't like to swear, but in those moments of frustration, I feel like saying something to the engineers that designed this type of structures. Eventually, I realized that if I use a screwdriver to open the flaps at the end of the bars just a little bit, then it was much easier and faster to install the horizontal bars. No swearing required. I'm quite satisfied with all the shelving in my storage room. I know that in the future I will need more shelving like this, and I feel confident I can put this together easily and quickly. Having limited space is forcing me to find good solutions and to develop more skills. If I had unlimited space, probably I would not try hard enough. In many ways, our limitations can sometimes be a blessing in disguise.